What's up everyone, thank you for stepping into Diana's room. If you're new here, my name is Nike, but you can call me Diana. If you'd like to join my growing community of roomies, please click on the subscribe button. It's totally free. So please join us, have a good time, grab a drink, catch a vibe and chill with us because it's just a vibe in here and I'm sure you want to stay. So with all that being said, let's get into it. I'm going to be sharing with you a beginner's starter kit for makeup, like essentials, like the things you need, the things you don't need, the things that are necessary, the things you think are necessary that aren't necessary, and you know, finding what works for you, finding what you need. This video is going to be in two parts. In this video, I'm going to be telling you and showing you where the products I use and you know the importance of each and every product, and the second part I'm going to be showing you basic application, where everything goes, how to apply them using the products I've shown you today. All the products I'm going to be showing you today are all the products I used on my face. So I want you guys to, I did that because I want you guys to see, you know, the effect of what I'm telling you and not just be telling you this and that and meanwhile I've not even tried it myself. I'm sharing this with you and I've used it as well, so you know that it is foolproof. Everything works. And most of these products are, catch this, inexpensive, like very inexpensive. So if you want to learn how to get your makeup kit together, like to start buying your makeup and to start this whole makeup journey with yourself personally, please keep watching. To start, I'm going to group this into skin, eye, lips, because I think that's mostly how every makeup routine kind of goes. So you do your skin, you do your eyes, like everything is kind of grouped under those things. So aside that, then we can pick up on other things like other tools and things that just feel like are essential to start your makeup journey. So we're going to kick things off with the skin. Obviously, before you start your makeup, you have to moisturize your skin, because otherwise, I don't know, makeup won't just sit well on dry, ashy skin. Like it won't. So you need to moisturize your face first and foremost. Next thing I'm going to talk about is primer. This one is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and this primer is actually true to its name. The moment you start using this primer, literally your pores start to disappear. The face automatically starts looking a lot smoother. Like, I have my moments with primer. Sometimes I use it, but a lot of times, I'm sure like as time goes by and you guys keep seeing more of my videos, you see how often I don't use primers. This one is really good and it's really inexpensive. I think I got it for 5,000 Naira. Like, yeah, for starters, I think this is a good size, so you know if you like it or not. Next thing for me after priming is straight to concealer. This can be substituted with a color corrector, but I don't know, I don't really mess with color correctors, to be honest, and that's why I don't have any, and I won't come here and tell you guys that I use it when I don't. So I use my concealer. This is a darker concealer than what I use under my eye to highlight. This is Cool Tan, LA Girl Pro Cool Tan. I just use it underneath my foundation to just kind of block out and fade out the spots, the dark sides on my face. If you have really serious spots, really serious dark circles, really serious acne or anything like that, get the red one. That red one really hides spots, and just try it out and see and look at the difference that your face will have when you put on your color corrector before you use your foundation. Next thing is the most essential of them all. Like, even if you don't have anything, foundation is just like the foundation. You need a foundation to build a house. So if your foundation is whack or non-existent, the house is bound to crash or look wonky. So it is the most essential thing. Please, you guys, get yourself a good foundation. I think it's probably the most expensive thing I'll be mentioning in this video because I'm obsessed with this foundation. After foundation, the next thing we're going to be talking about is highlight and contour. There's just a pop that comes when you highlight and contour compared to when you only have foundation on. Like, if you only have foundation on and you just go out like that, I mean, it's a bit flat. So when you have highlight and contour, you just be effortlessly snatching. You get, like, to highlight, I use this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. This one, my cousin brought it for me, and that's why it's so light, you guys. I know it's such a light color, like it is mad light. Like, look, it's like 5 times my skin shade, like 5 times. But I mean, you just have to learn to work with what you have, and that's what I've basically been doing with this concealer. I just love the concealer. It's super lightweight, and you can tell it's like kind of water based, but it still gets the job done. Like, it still blends so well, and it's just, I just love it. Back to what I was saying, you need concealer for highlighting. You need a lighter shade of concealer to highlight. And for contour, sometimes when I'm feeling like extra, I just want to be darker, I use this sparingly, because it's really dark, and once you just put too much, you're just going to be like a statue of a golden monkey. That's what you look like. This is beautiful bronze. It's really like really dark, so I don't use it too much. If I use it like just like a stroke, light strokes. So yes, you need to get a concealer 2 or 3 shades darker than your actual shade. So when I don't use this one, I use this one by MAC. It's called the Pro Seal and Correct Dark Palette. If blending out cream contour or using it at all is too much of a stress for you, or you just feel like it's not necessary, you can totally skip this step, and I'll tell you why. Right now, as I'm sitting in front of you, this makeup, I didn't use cream contour. I was in a hurry to just get this makeup done fast, so I didn't use any cream contour, and look, I still look pretty snatched, right? So it's a step that if you feel like it's too stressful for you, I believe you can skip it. Next, we're going to talk about setting powders. So this is the setting powder I use. Sacha Buttercup powder. I think it's now like 9,000 Naira or something. I think setting powders are a necessity. Like, you need to have one. It mattifies the effect of everything you put on your face, and you need that so your face doesn't just look naked. So once you set, everything just blocks out your pores, all the other extra stuff, the shine, everything just kind of blocks out. So it is necessary, guys. Please get yourself a setting powder. If you don't have a setting powder, there are other alternatives that you can use. You can actually use your normal white powder. If you use white powder, your baby powder, whatever it is you rub on your face, you can actually use that. And I'll actually be doing a video on alternatives of things you don't have, and things you can substitute them with. So if you'd like to see that, please leave me a comment. I'll get to it. I've said if you want to skip your cream contour, this step is necessary. For my contour powder, I use this Benign Translucent powder in Ebony. This powder is pigmented. If you mistakenly pack too much and slap on your face, it's all over. With this powder, I use it sparingly as well, because it can your makeup up fast. It has happened to me before, and that's why I'm speaking like this. If you can be bothered with the whole cream contour process, this is much easier, and it gets the job done as well. I mean, this is what I have on now, like no cream contour, just this, and it still looks pretty good. So I think if you want to skip the cream contour, it's fine, but don't skip this. Next thing you need is a finishing powder. I recently just got this one actually, and it's really affordable. I think it was like 3,000 Naira, and actually really dope. I got it in Cool Tan because I don't like when my finishing powder is too bright. So I like to get a color that is almost exactly like my shade. So I just think a finishing powder is necessary, especially when you're just getting started with makeup and maybe your blending isn't so good and things are just kind of looking harsh here and there. This can kind of blend that out for you and make everything a little more seamless. So yeah, I recommend that you get a finishing powder. So the next thing when it comes to face is blush. But honestly, I just love blushes. It just adds that, that hump to your face. Like, when you just have contour and highlights, it's just kind of like, you just look like a cardboard. Not literally. Once you add that little of blush, it just looks like some kind of warmth, and color has popped in your face, and it just kind of lifts the whole thing. At some point in my life, I used to only use sleek blushes. I don't know if you guys remember sleek and when they were a thing, and everybody had something of sleek. Anyway, I love this blush, and it's just the perfect thing for me. Like, just look like a Barbie girl, I also have this blush palette that I found on Instagram, and I don't know, I was just drawn to it because of all the colors. Like, can you see how popping these colors are? I've never used this one, Abby. No, I've never used this one. I've never used this one because I mean, it just looks really dark. It looks really dark. I've not explored with it yet, but the rest of them I've used and I love, and highly pigmented as well. And it's just like, I don't know this name, it's just like a nameless, I won't call it nameless because I mean it's somebody's brand, but it's just like a regular palette I just found on Instagram for like 3K or 2.5 or something like that, and it's just really serving me. Next we're going to move on to highlighters. My current obsession is this Maybelline, I don't know, there's this Right Aid sticker on it. It's my current obsession. Maybelline Master Chrome. Sweetie, I love this. I just love it. It just, look at that. This bronzer is dope. I think it's just 5,000 Naira. And you get like mad results like this, guys. Come on. I use it every single time now and I don't change up, like, cause I'm just that obsessed with it right now, and that's that. I'll recommend you get one, especially this one. This one I will recommend to anybody with my chest. Like, it is good. Let's move on to setting spray. I use e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. I think, yeah, Mist and Set. This is what I used and it's really good. Like, for beginners, I totally recommend you get a setting spray because, like I said, with the finishing powder, you're just starting out, you're just learning, your blending or something might not be as good. You kind of need things like this to put things in place and make things more seamless for you, if you know what I mean. This is the last thing on the skins list, so yeah, anything other than this honestly is just a reach as far as I'm concerned. And now we're going to move on to eyes. People usually say the eyes are the window to the soul. They didn't lie, because I feel like when people first see you, well, normal people, when they first see you, they look at your eyes. Your eyebrows need to be decent enough. Your lashes need to make up for if you don't really know how to do eyeshadow or anything like that. I mean, like, you just need to use something to pop your eyes out, because that is really the first thing people tend to look at when they're looking at you. Anyway, the very first thing I would say when it comes to eye is eyebrows. Your eyebrows are kind of like they are the makers and breakers of your whole face. You can have a bomb foundation face, like you've done your contour, you've done your eyeliner, everything is popping, but your eyebrows, they are crooked, they are swimming, they are on a wavy level. Sister, every other thing that goes right to your face is totally pointless. Now, I'm going to have a full eyebrow tutorial pretty soon on this channel, so you guys stay tuned for that. Subscribe and click on the bell so you know when I drop this eyebrow video, because I'm going to make sure it's pretty soon, because I feel like a lot of people, this eyebrow thing is really stressing them. So for starters, for your eyebrows, you need a brow tint. This one is from Hush Beauty, they're a Nigerian brand. I think I got it on Instagram as well for like 2K or something. This, I would say, is not necessary if the hair on your eyebrow cooperates. Mine doesn't. If you have eyebrow hairs that have a mind of their own, you need one as well. I also got this volume up lash and brow gel. I also sometimes use it to brush up my eyebrows before I apply this one to just kind of let the eyebrow know who is the boss. This, I won't say it's necessary. You don't really need to get this if you have this. So I was just being extra when I bought it, and I just bought both of them. Next thing for eyebrow will be an eye pencil. Guess is this short because I use it all the time. I don't use any other eyebrow pencil because I don't let new trends or new this or new that get in my head, basically, because I like to stick to what I know. I'm looking at it now. Maybe it's not such a good thing. Maybe I should explore more, and I'll try. And now that I'm doing YouTube, I definitely will explore more and try new stuff out. But for my eyebrows, this is the pencil I use. It's the Davis pencil in number 3, and it has always remained loyal from the day I've started doing makeup in my entire life. This is what I've used. I don't really use any other thing. Next thing for eyebrows for me is concealer. This concealer I've spoken about before, the Cool Tan. It's not what I use to highlight under my eyes. However, I use it to highlight my eyebrows underneath and the top, but I also use this really bright one to kind of make the eyebrows pop more. So yes, that's that for eyebrows. That's all I use for my eyebrow is the brow tamer, the brow gel, the eye pencil, and the concealers, and boom, eyebrows is set. Next thing on my list is eyeshadow. So for starters, like for you trying to start off and get your makeup and all these things, get yourself a really decent palette that has maybe a few colors and mostly neutral colors. I got this organic palette, is from V Beauty, Lady V. It's from Lady V Beauty or V Beauty Planet, or I don't know what it's called. This is how they packaged it. It has a cover, and let me show you the colors on the inside. Like, can you see? Look at all the colors inside. You know, there are a few popping colors and a lot of neutrals in there. Like, and I think this cost about 4,000 Naira. It's really quite inexpensive to get yourself a decent makeup kit that will serve its purpose for you. I think I have on right now, I have on this one, and this one. That's what I have on right now. And look at that. Look at that. It's just amazing what you can get for a cheaper price. I'll link the vendors I got some of these products from in the description box, so you guys can kind of check them out and see what you like or what you want. To move on to eyeliners. This eyeliner is one I just walked into Ibano and got because I ran out and I needed it that day. Like, that's what I have on right now, and it isn't bad at all. Like, it gets the job done. It's really quite black and it dries fast. Another thing I definitely love in this lifetime is gel liners. Like, this one is from Elf and it's really black. You can also use them for your waterline as well, so it kind of like, you know, it works in both ways. Like, it's kind of a double agent. So get one that you know you can work with. Some people don't like liquid liners because they tend to mess up their makeup more, because liquid liners can be disrespectful, to be honest. But this one you can control. I also use this pencil one. I walked into Ibano as well and just got it. This pencil one is probably more controllable for a beginner. So if you want to try to learn how to draw your eyeliner first, I think it's more advisable you get a pencil one or a gel liner. But I recommend that you get a pencil. It's easier to draw on and be precise, because I mean, everybody has used a pencil in their lifetime, and it won't just disrespect you and go out of line sometimes like this one does. So yes, I recommend strongly that you get a pencil eyeliner. So for mascara, you just need to get yourself one good mascara. Maybelline makes, wow, I actually have quite a lot of Maybelline products. I didn't realize Maybelline makes the most decent, affordable mascaras ever. Like, they do the job. This one is the Colossal Volume Express 100% black mascara. Like, it gives you great volume on your lashes. Days where I don't have makeup on, I just put on mascara and lip gloss to just look cute and, you know, just kind of make my face a little more elevated than just flat without anything at all on it. But I just feel like mascara is one of the most essential things in the makeup kit. So I definitely recommend Maybelline mascara. Maybelline needs to run me my check, because all this ad. Next thing, my favorite part of makeup, lashes. I love lashes so much. Like, what is makeup without lashes? Lashes just takes your look like up 3 notches. Like, you need lashes. For beginners, I recommend you get like a 5-in-1 lash spa rather than buying like one different ones. Like, I don't know, I find that really stressful. So all the time I always get a lash set. And look at this lash set. Like, this is the lash pack. I have this one on. It's from Missmetics. I've forgotten what the exact style of this one is called. And they have really cool lashes, and they're really soft, and they already look like they're pre-curled. So when you're fixing lashes, you don't have to curl them before you put them on. Just put your glue and secure your lashes. It's just like different styles, and you can serve different types of look with different lashes. So that's why I advise that you get a 5-in-1. Yes, that's that for lashes. Oh, before I forget, you need eyelash glue, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but I use this regular hair bonding glue for my lashes. It's ghetto as hell, I know, but I mean, it gets the job done quick. So that's why I use it, and it's cheap. I think it's 400 Naira now. But if you don't like this and you'd rather not play these weird games, by all means get dual glue. The pink or the blue, anyone. Sorry guys, I hated the way my lips were looking. I had to go and put some gloss on to just kind of get back to where we started from. Okay, now let's move on to lips, my favorite part. For lips, honestly, I am really simple when it comes to my lips. I don't do much, I don't buy much, I don't have much. Like, I mostly use 1 or 2 lipsticks, and sometimes I can switch it up here and there, but I'm mostly a 1 or 2 lipstick kind of person. So for lips, I think you just need a good lip liner, one that can serve multiple purposes. For me, I don't even use a lip liner. I use my regular eye pencil for my lips. Like, and it works all the time. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it got the job done. And it has actually kind of made me lazy from buying lip liners, honestly. If you don't care about the fact that you use it for your eyes and you're also using it for your lips. You can just double your eye pencil as your lip pencil as well, and it's just like hassle free, no stress. You're doing your thing. But if you have a problem with it, get colors that are essential, like a dark brown, a light brown. I have another lip pencil here. It's like wineish. It's like wineish and brown at the same time. I hardly use it, but I think I'll use it in the application video just to have a different look. It's from House of Tara. For lip liners, you just need to get yourself an essential color, a color that can work with any lip color, like a dark brown. Dark brown lip pencils matter, okay? And then for lipsticks, my most used lipsticks are these ones. This one I literally just lost the cover. It's classic, yeah, I think classic makeup in Nude Girl. That's what I have on right now. It's nude-ish, and I totally adore this lipstick. This one is a light pink shade. It's black opal and it's called French Pink. I love pink lipsticks. Like if you see most of my pictures, I either have this Nude Girl on or this pink on with my brown, with my dark brown liner, because when it comes to lips, like that's just how I roll. I'm either nude or pink, or I'm somewhere in between. Sometimes I even mix both colors and then just make a different cute shade. Anyway, for beginners, I suggest you get yourself like a really everyday color, like a go-to color, like what Nude Girl is to me. You need to get yourself one of that. If red is that color that you can't be caught without, get yourself a red lipstick or a lip stain. So when it comes to lips, lip glosses are a staple. So this squeeze, I think it's called, yeah, this Squeeze and Shine lipstick, you can literally find in any corner store around you, and they do the work. Like that's what I have on right now, and it just does the job. Like yes, Fenty Glow lip gloss is my favorite lip gloss in the world, but every now and again you switch it up and use this one. So this one is just a random one. I think I got at Ebano as well. Me and Ebano were 5 and 6. I'm going to put my bio really soon. I'm an advocate for lip glosses, because how could you not like lip gloss? Like, you guys let me know in the comment section if you don't like lip gloss, so I can know how to turn you. Moving on, so yes, get yourself a couple of lipsticks, like 2 or 3 colors of lipsticks you like, a lip gloss and a dark brown lip pencil. That's really what you mostly need to start, and then from there, when you start exploring and you start seeing new things you like, continue to buy them and explore. But for starters, I think these few things are what you really need. Quickly move on to essential tools you need in makeup. So the first thing would be brushes. Yes, I wanted to get something inexpensive that I can show you guys, and that actually does work. So this brush, I think, is a 10. It comes in 10 sets. Like they're really cute as well, and I'm enjoying them. To be honest, they shed a little bit, not all of them, a few of them, like 2 or 3 of them shed a little bit, but I mean it's just a little shedding and it's not bad, and they blend properly. I won't even lie, like look, all of them I used for this look on my face, all of them, and they blended really well. Obviously they blended well, come on, obviously guys, like look at what is going on here. Like for a beginner, you definitely need a brush set. I will link where I got this one, and it comes in this really cute purse. Like they copied BH to the T, but this one is called Darogi. I don't know if you guys can see Darogis. I'll link the page and then you can go and find this brush set, but when you check, I'm sure it will be BH that will be written on it, so don't expect BH. I expected BH, but for that price, myself, I was stupid. Next thing on our essential tool list is a beauty blender. This one is from Nuben Beauty, and yeah, it's very soft and fluffy. To be honest, I'm not a fan of beauty blenders. Most of the time you find me using brushes. Like I always use brushes. I'm a brush girl. You guys let me know in the comment section, are you team brush or team beauty blenders? I'm trying to see something. I hardly ever use beauty blenders, but I have this one just in case I feel like or need to use it. Also, you need a spoolie. This one was one I repurposed from an old mascara. Like I've been using this thing for a long time, because for some reason everyone that comes with my brush sets disappears in a matter of one outing with the girls. So I don't know how. Our makeup just always mixes together, and then you just can't find what is yours anymore. This one for some reason has just always been there, always. So I recommend that if you have an old mascara that is dry, you can take out the brush and use that for your eyebrow. So another essential tool, I would say you need a tweezers. This is what a tweezer is, and this is what it looks like. You need a tweezer for fixing your lashes. I think they're so important, especially for beginners. Some people really don't like touching their eyes with their hands, like they can't get it right, they keep moving. So you need a tweezer to kind of hold it, and then you pop it in you know, you can control it way more than your hand, and your hand is just moving. So you just use your tweezer, pop it in there, connect the ends, and that's it for your lashes. But this is an essential tool I think everyone needs in their makeup kits because it helps. I wouldn't even lie, it helps. I think that's it for all the essential things I think every beginner needs in their makeup kits to start. If there's anything I forgot to add, I'll add that in the description and explain it there. But for now, I think this is all. And yeah, we have come to the end of this video. I hope this was really helpful for someone, and I really hope you learned a lot. With all that being said, if you've watched this video and you're going to be taking my advice, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and suggest any other thing you want me to do in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply and get to it. So you guys, don't forget that this video is in 2 parts, and I'll be posting the part where I apply all these products that I've spoken about today. So please keep a watch out for that. Subscribe and click the bell so you know immediately I post that video, because you don't want to miss it. I'll be showing you how and where everything needs to go and where you need to place everything. So with all that being said, thank you for watching. See you in part 2. Until then, let's get it together.